My dear friends, masters, and gods, very good evening to you all. Mahavatar TV warmly welcomes you to the 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 20, day 2. So, before commencing the session, I would like to say pranams to you all and to our Guruji Ranganath sir and our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji and our great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji and to all the great Grandmasters and to the universe. So today's topic is today is Friday, so we have holistic lifestyle technique. So I think all the masters have attended yesterday's session. So Sar has shared a wisdom called Swara Vignan. So Sar has briefly explained about this Nadi system, Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, and Sushumna Nadi. So that will be activated during Brahma Muhurta, Sandhya Kala, and Sandhi Kala. So Sar also spoke about this energy channels called nadis. So there will be like around 70,000 plus nadi systems, nadi channels in our body, in our pranic body. So today I would like to expand on that by sharing a technique called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So this Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is also called as Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. The other name for this Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama is alternate nostril breathing. So the name itself indicates that Nadi Shuddhi. Nadi refers to energy channels, whereas Shuddhi refers to purification or cleansing. So cleansing of our own energy channels through a technique pranayama is this alternate nostril breathing. So according to Bhakti Yoga, there are more than 72,000 nadis in our pranic body. So we already know that. So among them, three have primary importance. So the first one is Ida, Pingala, and Shushumna. So Ida indicates the feminine or left one. Pingala indicates masculine, whereas right one, and Shushumna is neutral. So these energy channels cover at several major junctions along the spine. So these serves as a vortex for energy flows. So these energy channels converge at seven major junctions throughout our spine, and these vortex are nothing but chakras. So that is how these nadis energizes or energy. So energy flow is being happened in our chakras. So however, these channels get blocked or imbalanced due to our own practices like our eating habits, our irregular sleeping patterns, or trauma, or stress. So these energy channels get blocked. So in order to purify them, in order to cleanse them, we follow this technique called as Nadi Shuddhi or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Right. So what are the impacts of this Shodhana or Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama to our physical body? First we see that and we'll go to the energy level next. So in our physical body, if we practice this technique, so it will balance our nervous system. So we already know that there are two autonomic nervous systems. One is sympathetic and asympathetic, and the second one is parasympathetic. So these two nervous systems can be balanced with the alternate nostril breathing. And Sir also explained about this hemisphere, brain, right hemisphere and left hemisphere. So research suggests that this alternate breathing system synchronizes the both left and right hemispheres of the brain. So it is proven with this technique we can synchronize that. We can balance that. So this can improve our memory, emotional regulation. All this can be controlled. So also it have a lot of respiratory benefits like oxygen intake can be increased. So it clears our toxins from the lungs and our bloodstream. So if oxygen intake is good, so it automatically impacts our heart health also. Cardiovascular impact it has. So studies also show that it can lower our blood pressure, it can lower our heart rate. So which means it promote relaxation and cardiovascular health can be promoted with these techniques. So these are the benefits we see in our physical body. So how this technique is done? So it can be followed in three postures. But first one is Sukhasana, second one is through Padmasana, and third one is Vajrasana. So I would like to share. So this can be practiced in three poses. One is Sukhasana, second one is Vajrasana, and third one is through Padmasana. With these three postures, we can practice this Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. So for beginners, it can be Sukhasana or Vajrasana. For professionals, it should be through Padmasana only. So what are the hand postures for this technique? So it should be done with both the hands. Our left hand should follow this Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra is nothing but your thumb and your index finger should be make this shape O shape, and this palm should be facing earth, facing sky, facing sky, and this should be placed on your left knee. While you sit in this Padmasana, your left hand should be placed on your left knee, and you should follow this Chin Mudra. This one, your index finger and thumb finger should make a shape O, and it should be facing sky. Whereas your right hand should follow this Vishnu Mudra. Vishnu Mudra is nothing but your index finger and this middle finger should be joined, and this should be fold towards the palm, and rest all these three fingers, the little one, then ring finger and thumb should be freed, and it should be like this. It should be hold while you do pranayama technique. So this is how index finger and middle finger are joined, and should be fold, and all the remaining three fingers should made open. So this is three postures: Sukhasana, Padmasana, and Vajrasana. And mudras are Chin Mudra for left hand and Vishnu Mudra for right hand. This Vishnu Mudra for right hand and Chin Mudra for left hand. So this left hand should be placed on your left knee, and right hand thumb should be placed on right nostril only, because the right hand, the right nostril represents here the right nostril represents your sun channel, whereas left nostril represents moon channel, Chandra Nadi and Surya Nadi. So right nostril represents sun channel, and thumb represents fire element. So it should not be misaligned. If you keep right thumb or left nostril, it will distract your pranic body. So right thumb on your right nostril, because right nostril is for sun channel, whereas thumb is for fire element. So fire and this sun should be aligned like this. And other two fingers, the middle one and index finger should be towards your palm. This is the right. So now I will tell you breathing technique. Close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale with your left nostril for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whereas your left hand should be chin mudra and it should be placed on your knee. You can sit on a sukhasana. Right thumb on your right nostril. Inhale for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then exhale with the right nostril. Close this left nostril and exhale with the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is repeated with again with now again inhale with right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hold for 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So exhale again with left nostril. Hold this right nostril and exhale with left nostril for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is how one complete cycle happens. So inhaling with the left nostril for 5 seconds, holding for 5 more seconds, and exhaling through right nostril. So again, inhaling with right nostril, holding for 5 more seconds, and exhaling through the left nostril. So this completely makes one cycle. So the ratio is 1:1:1. So 5 seconds for inhaling, 5 seconds for holding, 5 seconds for exhaling. So this completely makes one cycle. The ratio is 1:1:1 for beginners. So it can be done in 3 stages. For beginners, it should be 1:1:1. So how long should a beginner follow this procedure? For a beginner, at least it takes 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks. So what is the best time for practicing this technique? Sir already told that. So during Sushumna Nadi at that Brahma Muhurta or Sandhya Kala or Sayankala, during that time it is performed better. It can have maximum advantages. So for what happens if you go if you keep on practicing this technique for more than 2 weeks, or you can have grip for more than 2 weeks. So you can be in an intermediate stage. So where we can inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 10 seconds, and exhale for 7 seconds. 5, 10, 7. The ratio is 1:2:1 plus. So for beginner it is 1:1:1, and for intermediate it is 5, 10, 7. For beginner 5, 5, 5. Inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5. For intermediate it is 5, 10, 7. So if you go on practicing this intermediate state, you can go into the advanced stage. So where your inhale should be 5 seconds only, holding capacity should be 15 seconds, and exhaling should be 10 seconds. 5, 15, and 10. The ratio is 1:3:2. Holding for 5 seconds, inhaling for 5 seconds, holding for 15 seconds, and exhaling for 10 seconds. So this is how you progress this technique: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So don't try to force the breath, and don't try to forcefully hold the breath, because if you do it, it should be happen naturally only. If you forcefully hold your breath, so it can affect your pranic body. It can be harmful also. It can be disadvantages also. So whatever time it takes, you can be in a beginner stage. Take your own time. It should be happen normally. So don't try to force it. So the physical advantage, physical body advantage I have mentioned. So it can have balance of northern and this right and left hemisphere brains. It can have positive impacts on cardiovascular body, cardiovascular thing, and it can have uh, respiratory benefits also. It can balance our nervous system. So these are all the physical benefits we can see. So what happens beyond that in an energy level? So at energy level, during this practice, where we can enter a stage called Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka is nothing but the capacity of holding breath. So we attain a stage called Kumbhaka. It is nothing but breath retention. So during this process, we can compress our prana. So this prana means life energy that can be compressed. So upon releasing it, it helps to open all the blockages, all the blocked energy channels. So over the time, this concentrate prana is compressed, right, and it is released slowly and gradually. So during this process, it opens all the blocked energy channels. So energy starts flowing from your spine, from all through the seven chakras. So this concentrated prana that's how helps in to dissolve your trauma or whatever stress in your energy body. So that is how it works. So in energy, if you decode this in an energy level basis, it can be happened in that way. So this Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is a complete meditation practice. So in advanced stages, we can attain a stage called Samadhi also. So this technique is not just foundational. So it is often considered as the first pranayama to begin with. So to attain deeper energy practices, this is the basic thing. So also in order to practice Kriya Yogas, this is the basic pranayama one should learn. And best time for this is Brahma Muhurta, Pratakala and Samhita, where or both the beats right and left are balanced and same. So that is the best time. So this is the brief knowledge I would like to share. I would like to add, masters. If any masters want to add, you can raise your hand. Yes, sir. Palnapan, sir. You can go with your topic, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. So pranayama meditation is like meditation is advanced stage of pranayama. But once you get thorough with this pranayama techniques, it can be easy for during the meditation. Meditation itself is breathing technique. So if you get a pro at this pranayama, it can be easy for it can be easy during meditation. So pranayama is not better than meditation. So both are the breathing techniques, but pranayama is for lower levels, and meditation is when we become at we can when we reach at higher levels. Right. I think it is clear.